Hi guys, welcome back. I've created some of my favourite LEGO Star Wars minifigure memes that I found out there on the internet. So first of all, we've got C-3PO, using my favourite C-3PO from the UCS Luke Landspeeder and the P-Pod from the CMF Series 20. This really made me laugh, however please do not try this at home folks, due to the fact that C-3PO's head will not fit inside that costume unless you have a 10mm drill bit and some brute force. It's great, but for that reason it's a 6 out of 10. Next up we have General Cornobi, using the clone Obi-Wan from the 2008 Republic gunship and the Corn Cob Guy's outfit from the CMF Series 17. I love this one, nice and simple, and the outfit actually fits without the need for a drill. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. Next up we have Mace Windu, using my favourite Mace Windu figure and in my opinion the best one, released in the 2021 UCS gunship and an old Windu found in hundreds of sets. A gag that's been around since the scene was first aired, but it still makes me laugh. 7 out of 10. And this is what's left of Mace Windu, just a hand and a lightsaber. Apparently this year's May the 4th giveaway. Only joking. 5 out of 10. And next we've got a Clown Trooper. This one really made me chuckle while putting it together. Of course, our favourite degenerate clown Krusty, and probably the coolest clone in my collection, a Phase 2 Rex from the 2013 Bark Speeder. Ugh, to go back in time and buy more of those sets when they were £20. One of my favourites, 10 out of 10. Next we have Grand Moff Tarkin. Tarkin being from the 2016 Death Star, dressed up in the wings from Tinkerbell and the headgear from Killer Moth Guy from Batman CMF minifigs. Made me chuckle, plus Tarkin's an awesome minifigure, 7 out of 10. Now for two more Moths, we've got Moth Gideon from his 2001 Imperial Light Cruiser and Mon Mothma from the 2009 Light Cruiser. Both worth a laugh, 6 out of 10. Next we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, shaking his maracas in his Mos Eisley robes and wearing that lovely green sombrero from Maraca Man in CMF Series 2. I love this one. I might actually keep him on display like this, 10 out of 10. Up next we've got Han Solo from the 2018 Cloud City set. In my opinion, the best Han Solo minifigure ever made, and potentially in my top 5 favourite minifigures I own, but that's for another video. Using obviously Miss Piggy's head from the Muppet CMF series, I love this one, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Next we have Jack Porkins. I had to include a picture of him, otherwise it was just Miss Piggy in a rebel suit and the gag made 0 sense, so it made me laugh, 5 out of 10. Up next we've got Booba Fett. Who thought we'd ever see this mysterious bounty hunter walking around in that iconic gold bikini? I always did wonder what he got up to in his spare time, and now I know. This particular torso has been swiped from Leia from the 2013 Sail Barge. As I'm sure you all know, an updated version is now available in the recent UCS version, 7 out of 10. Up next, we've got a Busking Raider. When they aren't out robbing the locals, they can often be seen busking outside the cantina for a few quid. Made me laugh, 8 out of 10. We've also got a Tusken Vader, or a Darth Raider, whichever works best. Either way, yeah, it's not great, 5 out of 10. Up next, another Sith Lord wearing a funny mask, we have Count Ducku, or maybe this is just simply Donald's alter ego. It made me chuckle, and I do love that head mould for that Donald minifigure. It's a 6 out of 10. Up next, we have Queen, better known as Freddie Mercury. Obviously dressed up in Queen Amidala's outfit, this is one of my favourite minifigures and one of my favourite memes. 10 out of 10. Up next we have Wedge. No explanation needed here. Wedge Antilles from the 2016 Hoth set on a Wedge piece from a Snowspeeder. This one actually made me really laugh. I love the simplicity, 8 out of 10. And just when you thought we were done with the Wedge jokes, we have a door Wedge. Again, made me chuckle. 7 out of 10. Up next we have the Wanna Wonka.
They Wanna Wonka.
Of course, Bib Fortuna as Willy Wonka. I thought this was really funny. Albeit you do need some blue tack or some craggle if that's your bag to make the top hat stick to his head. Either way, it got a laugh from me. 6 out of 10. Strap in for this next one guys, it's Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen. Harsh? Yes. Funny? Yes. Shame Luke doesn't see the funny side. 7 out of 10. And now we've got a Nude Gunray. Ever wonder what he looks like under those robes? Well now you know. 6 out of 10. Up next we've got Hera Syndulla from the live action Ahsoka series. For all the guys watching this video, I'm sure this needs no explanation, but just in case you've forgotten, here's a little reminder for you. 9 out of 10. Next we have Obi-Wan Kenobi from A New Hope. Again, probably one Luke won't see the funny side of. Made me laugh. 7 out of 10. And here we have Qui-Gon Gin and some Mauled Wine. Simple but effective. 7 out of 10. And finally, this is a picture of how I want to display my Tusken Raiders. But this is a picture of how I have to display my Tusken Raiders.
These tracks are side by side. Sand people always ride single file to hide their numbers.
This did make me laugh, 8 out of 10. And that's all folks. A big shout out to Wookie Nuts on Instagram, who was kind enough to allow me to turn some of his renders into reality. Check out his Insta page for more Star Wars Photoshop fun. If you enjoyed the video, let me know which was your favourite in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.